Hey guys, so since I saw my Green Arrow versus Predator short kind of get a lot of views and a lot of likes, I decided to actually make a short story about how I think the fight between the Predator and Green Arrow would go. So, I hope you guys like this video and I'll see you guys at the end.
In Star City on one of the hottest days of the year, crime had skyrocketed. Burglaries, gang wars, and murder had filled the streets. At first Oliver Queen aka Green Arrow thought he could handle it. And turned down the help of the Flash, Batman, and Superman, believing since it was his city it was his responsibility to clean it up. However, it had gotten so bad that he had to call in the Arrow family. Even Roy came back into the fold to help out Ollie. And after days and nights of fighting crime, Ollie had wondered how some of these criminals had escaped prison, as some of them he had captured days ago. However, during all the chaos, a creature, a predator was closely watching him, studying the Emerald One from afar. His kind had hunted these heroes before, but where they had failed to defeat the bat creature, this Batman, he would not. But instead of going after the bat right away, he would test his skills against another, one who was almost as skilled, the Emerald Archer. But unlike the others, he will not allow the Emerald One to fight on his home turf, and not have other humans or heroes interfere with his hunt. So he unleashed the criminals and psychopaths from their prison, to create so much chaos that it would wear down the Emerald One, so he could take him away to fight on even grounds. One night after a long fight with Constantine Draken, Oliver leaned against one of the beams of a water tower as the fatigue of endless crime fighting was beginning to creep in. Though he had still wondered who was the one who broke out all the criminals. He had thought that it had been one of Batman's villains, as some of them had been known to break out every criminal in Gotham. However, he ruled them out, unless they just started to leave men hanging upside down, without their skin attached to their bodies. But besides the horror show at the prison, they did find something else. A weirdly shaped pronged dart embedded in the cement wall. None of us knew what this was, so we sent it to one of the smartest men on Earth, to see if he could make something out of it. Just then something huge landed on the roof. Ollie, tired and angry, drew his bow ready to put an arrow between someone's eyes. He saw no one. No one was there. For a second he thought it was his mind playing tricks on him. That is, till he saw it. He couldn't see it at first, but when he looked harder, he saw the distorted background of whatever it was. And as he drew his bow again, loud footsteps began to get closer and closer to him. And then Green Arrow, the world's best archer, the Justice League's best marksman, misses one of the most important shots in his life. As a fury of savage blows struck down the Emerald Archer, rendering him unconscious, he was left to the mercy of the Predator.